Welcome back to Let's Play Sword of the Stars in 2019. I'm the Fusilier. Let's put a pin on that human campaign. Let's put a pin on it. Fucking forever. And start anew. Because, you know, I thought maybe I was just burned out on the game. Maybe the game has just burned me out. And then I played an entire other campaign to completion. So it's like, that's not it. It's just that we got fucked last time. So this time, we're gonna be the ones doing the fucking. Standard parameters, about the same as before. Start with a shit ton of money, one colony, otherwise we're just standard. Teamed groups, random encounter rate at 10%, which is a joke. You'll notice this map's pretty small. A small, just 2D plane. Dead-ass simple. 4 players. 2 teams of 2. And that would have implied a machine race, but we don't have one of those. But you know what we do have? Tarkas. I've really never given the Tarkas a fair spin. And then I played another game after. Okay, I did a full game as the Hivers. And then I was like, I'm going to be the Tarkas. And I had fun playing them too just at the start. And I'm like, I'm playing full games of this and not recording it. So what the hell is the point of me? So, we're gonna change that. We are Tarkas, we can just be any portrait. And we're gonna be the slowest team ever. And I'm gonna set my friend to difficult, but not the enemies. That's unfair, isn't it? Man, that's like stacking the deck. Yeah, well the deck was stacked against us last time. So I'm gonna do it, fuck you. Fuck you, game. You're great. Which is why I'm still here. I call this matchup the slowest starts in the game. Even the Lear don't quite start as slow as we do. Versus the fastest starts in the game. Speed Demons over here. But with a difficult Hiver as our friend, we're gonna be good. Should be fun, guys.
System update.
Honest to God, the maps look almost the same as when I played the test games, because when you run the same number of stars in the same setup, there is a slight difference this time, but only a very slight variation. I'm guessing they're over here. Maybe one here. If there's one here, he's not going to have a good time. So, what is up with the Tarkas? They are recommended as the beginner race because their stuff is the simplest, frankly. And that sounds good to me. Right now I need simple. I need something to get me back up on my feet. Their hyperdrive is just to point that direction and you go. You don't speed up or slow down. You certainly don't speed up. And that's their warrior monkeys. They have good ships. They have actual good ships. That'll be an interesting change from the humans.
This may be the egg we need to crack, Varkona.
Very imperial, very polite. A lot of self-effacing, like, the way they speak is very, you know, humble on a personal level. They're warriors, but they don't have the suicidal, you know, good thing to die thing. It's like, they're like, it's a good day to win, guys. Winning is good. They have sort of the same warp pylons as Star Trek Federation ships. Really the standard here is just fine. 2 medium slots, already better than the human ships by quite a lot. But it's balanced. The whole game is balanced, so every race has got things working for and against it.
This design will be saved for future reference, Varkona.
We're just gonna keep it dead-ass simple with the names. I am not gonna be fucking making stuff up. The lasers proved really effective in the beginning.
Yes, Varkona. Ship design ready for construction.
It does lead to the weird thing where we have Mark IIs of everything before we've ever built a ship.
This design will be saved for future reference, Varkona.
We've seen in an actual fight, lasers beat the...
Yes, Vakona. Ship design ready for construction.
beats the gas cannon. In auto-resolve, it's probably a little the other way around. Okay, thing about Tarkas. They move pretty slow. 2 light years a turn.
Yes, Vakona. We'll have the ships out in no time.
They're only 4 times faster than the Hivers. Who are really, really fucking slow. 2 light years a turn compared to 4 for the humans. But as you saw, by the middle to late game, you pretty much bridge that gap because you don't have to worry about no lines. Honest to God, they're almost as fast as humans in some respects. Okay. The one thing about Tarkas that you do really need to watch out for... Please? Okay, that's pretty brutal. Extended range and a tanker. That's weird. I could have sworn...
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
Oh, we can still do it in 2. Nice. Okay. Thing about Tarkas that also is really important to know that I've learned from just a little bit of playing. Their range is fucking garbage. Standard ship range. Like, the extended range has 20, which is okay. Standard ship range is 4. The nearest star to our planet is 7.5 to Kesothrum. That's no good, Chief. So basically, you just send the tanker with the explorer. When the tanker runs out, they send him further. It's like a mini version of the scout bomb. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of really cool. Alright. Okay, we built, we researched, we did all the sliders and dials and gauges. I mean, obviously Waldo units is first. That is essentially true.
System update.
Permanently. There's essentially no condition under which that isn't the first move. Matter of fact, that's looking good. We can make the money.
Okay. Departing now, Varkona.
Only 4 turns, not bad.
We embark as ordered.
The Hivers are sort of in a corner, but sort of not. They're not really in a corner, but the ideal Hiver situation would be to be completely surrounded by stars, because then you sort of sunburst out gate fleets to everywhere at a fucking crawl. I don't think any of my LPs... No, wait, we had Hivers as friends in the original, I think. Obviously, they're very slow. I find their gameplay style pretty relaxing, mostly. Until the other races start swarming you, and then there's not quite the same level of relaxation.
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
Also, their voice acting isn't bad, which I appreciate. There are some... The Morgie stuck out to me as horrible. The Lear were not all that great. Like, yeah, people say all the voice acting in Sword of the Stars is bad. I disagree with that. I would not say that's fair.
System update.
Neither would I say it's unfair. We're not going to just be spamming ships out, though, because there's a few things I've learned about the Tarkas. This is just how the game is played, folks. It's just how it's played.
Our path is clear. Engaging warp engines.
I think I want to scout sort of towards the Hivers. I mean, I want to give them some of the scouting burden, by all means. And they should already be setting out. Or something. Soon. They don't do what I do, which is literally just tanker gate, tanker gate. My other idea was to do a Hiver game, but I just completed a full one, so I'm gonna wait. That's probably gonna be next. I'm not gonna keep building ships just to build them. We're gonna make the money.
System update.
There we go.
Our scientists have finally broken out of their shell.
Oh, I forgot to show you guys the fantastic... It's usually... This is the picture for when the Tarkas scientists go over budget. Jesus, guys. I mean, that's very satisfying to me because when I don't get my fucking tech, that's about what I want them to do. But, like, compare that to the human one where they're just shrugging helplessly as the government man hands them, like, giant suitcases of money. Oh, that's the good shit right there, pal. It's so you. No, but first of all, as humans, I neglected our star drives for a long time. That is unforgivable. But as Tarkas, like, there's no fucking choices here. We absolutely goddamn need pulsed fission and recombinant fissionables, and we need them now.
We have been given the necessary sum, Varkona.
I mean, like, I'd even delay ships until we build them like that, because the range is fucking brutal. With pulsed fission and recombinant fissionables, you get a range of 9 versus 4 when you start out. A range of 9 could get to this planet if it had a colonizable world. Let's adjust here. I don't need to go quite that hard on research. We can accumulate funds. It's nice because it's really easy to underestimate it, but I'd say almost a fourth of our budget, between a third to a fourth of our budget, is the interest on our Imperial savings. That's pretty wild.
System update.
Alright, next turn we'll know if there's anything there, and we'll have pulsed fission. Please. Please. No, because I'm recording, every tech will go over budget.
System update.
I was kidding. There's gonna be a lot of fucking disemboweled researchers by the time we're through here, let me tell you guys. God, that hurts. That hurts so bad.
We will move at full speed.
I guess I'm gonna take 4 general lanes of advancement for scat. Maybe something like this. I'll leave these stars for the hivers. So I'm just thinking, like, how will I get... Of course, this is assuming we don't run into any unknown menaces. God. If those early planets are not to your liking as the Tarkas, you're fucked. That's true of many races to varying degrees. But, like, hivers have a bonus where they can colonize almost anything because they need it. Oh, come on, hivers. I'm hoping for a little more from you guys. I did set them to difficult. You all saw it. Unless I messed up. No, sometimes I just don't remember things, but I'm certain of this one. Please. Please. Not that we have anything particularly interesting to, like, go to.
Update.
Our scientists have finally broken out of their shell.
Okie dokie.
Our laboratory is fully equipped and operational.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just get the engine stuff out of the... I sort of staggered it where I did expert systems, I think, next. In my little test game, or... No, it was cyber interface. Which, I mean, is good.
Your word is law, Varkona. Research in this area begins now.
Yeah, and we don't... Like I said, we don't have anywhere interesting to go, really. So I think we're gonna go like this. And I won't bother designing stuff. I don't think von Neumanns show up in the first, like, 10
System
turns.
update.
Or the first 20. There's some small amount of anti-bullshit measures. It feels weird to just sit here and not be making ships, guys. It feels wrong. And if we find anything I mean, I will take this world if I have to. It'll just gobble the budget. If I don't find anything else great, I will... 500 climate hazard. It has a lot of resources, but it's also tiny. People have made, like, scales of what planets you should take.
Update.
That's good. I mean, it fucking sucks, but it's within the range of tolerance for abject, utter butter bullshit.
As ordered.
Might even cross over.
We will move at full speed.
Yeah, I think that's good. And it's time to start design work, boys. I could even gotten suspended animation if I knew what was going to be happening. We'll do follow-ups on that. Because let's see, what's the range here? We wouldn't be able to get there without a tanker, even if we had more propulsion. So that's okay. Let's get some things going here. Already a Mark III, never built one. We don't even know. And we get a hammerhead, which is really nice for the Tarkas, because that's 4 weapons on the hammerhead. A small mount laser, and 2 on the sides. 2 missile launchers on the bottom. You could make those into guns, but that sort of doesn't synergize all that well. 3 guns on the back.
This design will be saved for future reference, Vakona.
It's nice. For tankers, my tankers tend to get into a lot of conflict with people. And having that extra gun would be nice. So I am going to do this.
Yes, Vakona. Ship design ready for construction.
The general idea is your tankers shouldn't be getting into conflict, but mine always do. Now colonizers, even colonizers for the Tarkas, do not need the hammerhead. That's just wasting money.
This design will be saved for future reference, Vakona.
Extended ranges tend to get into combat with the enemy, so they'll need it.
Yes, Vakona. Ship design ready for construction.
And we're looking good. Let's prepare a colonizer fleet. We need 2 turns anyhow, so let's see here. Looks like we got a bit of industrial overspill, but just a tiny bit. Not enough to like.
We will build as you command, Vakona.
Let's see here. There we go. Keep ourselves in a decent amount of money, because we need it. We're going to assemble a colonizer fleet, get over there, and that's probably the episode.
System update.
We have completed our project early, Vakona.
There we go. That's some nice balance to the universe. We have a place to colonize, so I love suspended animation. I'm really big on it. It's a nice cheap tech.
Your word is law, Vakona.
After which we
Research in this area begins now.
Thank you. For this initial one, I'm not going to wait the 2 turns it would take to get there because it's already 7 turns there. We need to get moving. So next turn, we build a tanker. That should be plenty to get us there. And some guard ships. Actually, quite a few guard ships. Nice. And more colonizers. It sucks to do this without suspended animation. But suspended animation will be useful throughout the entire game. So let's see.
Shipyards at your disposal, Vakona.
That certainly should be able to make it over there. Like that one tanker. Because every ship has just that little bit more fuel because they have the pulsed fissions. And I got pulsed fission before recombinant fissionables. There you go. You don't have to stab yourself. Good work, guys. And I got pulsed fission because it makes the ships better in actual tactical combat.
System update.
Yep. Okay, so, and it will be kind of important to remember, a fleet of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a tanker. So a fleet of 8, including a tanker, can go about 17. It's just some numbers to remember. Hey guys, what'd you find? Ooh. There goes my budget. I'm not gonna have a fucking budget. But what I am gonna have is colonies. And that's the good shit. Okay, immediate.
Cartographer, chart the path.
Let's get paying for all this shit out the ass, like, immediately. I don't need a budget. It's nice that there are worlds within what I would consider. Okay. 4, 8. This is basically 50. 50, 40, it's 90. I mean, you should be spending a lot of your budget on colonization. So I am, in fact, going to be grabbing all 3 of these worlds as quick as I can. And a small contingent of armors to sort of guard them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build the armors first.
We will build as you command, Varkona.
Both because they will be sitting here in case the Von Neumanns do show up and I'm just an idiot. And because hopefully next turn we're going to be getting that good stuff. And since I'm already above 10 million, I'm going to invest a little more to maybe try and make it not go over. Or if it does go over, just make it fucking do the thing.
Departing now, Varkona.
There you go. Good boy. So go there, and then remember, once they run out of refueling capacity, I can still launch the extended range. The idea is sort of like a rocket. Like the tanker is the lower stage that has to push itself in the extended range. Then the extended range launches, and it only has to push itself with a full load of fuel. It's like a asparagus thing, sort of. That's not a very good metaphor. Except for the part where the ships will be expended and left to die. That's true. Hey, we're exploring space out here. We're doing what's good for the Tarka Empire, okay? Just like with the humans, there's measures we gotta take. I'm gonna do what I need to.
System update.
I knew it. I knew it. Okay. I'm just gonna keep it like this and do fucking another... Fuck it. Not like I'm not gonna use these armors.
You heard him. We must increase the fleet.
Even if I don't use them to go places, I mean, it's just nice to have a standing fleet at these places. Because I was thinking about defense platforms and how much I fucking hate them.
Your word is law, Varkona.
This is kind of a nice position that we just sort of crawl across the map and we explore every bit. I may leave this star for the hivers to check out. They don't have anything en route there yet, but they will. Here's the question. Why do I get prediction lines on some of these, but not others? Whatever. Please just get me the thing. You'll notice the life in my voice that was not present during the last
Our
edition.
scientists have finally broken out of their shell.
That's... Okay, we have a range of 26 with all these armors. Hoping... Okay. I love suspense. And of course, as has been noted by the brilliant Get Dave, one of the best things about Sword of the Stars is that you are always drowning in options.
Yes, Varkona. Ship design ready for construction.
And knowing which options to take basically determines whether you live or die. Okay, let's see. What do we have? What path have we followed? Going heavy into colonization techs early seems like good to me because we will be spending so much of the budget. Okay. Waldo units, pulse fission drive, cybernetic interface. We got industry tech, engines, industry tech, colonization. Considering we won't actually have the colony up for... Well, this would... Alright, tell you what. In the immediate term, we can muddle just about through with pulsed fission and get recombinant... Hang on. Recombinant fissionables is so quick, though. I'm just going to do it. No delay. Yeah, the warrior Tarkas have yet to research a single war thing. I mean...
We have been given the necessary sum, Varkona.
And I did neglect weapons research really badly last time. I just sort of... I did a strategy that's actually better for the Hivers, which is I got a just about okay setup going and I just spammed it. One tech I am going for, like in every game now pretty much. These guys. Never even gave them a second thought before I tried them. Then I went Hiver, I tried sniper cannons, and I mean they're amenable to just a destroyer swarm of strafe. You know, each one has 6 forward-mounted sniper cannons, and there's like 20 Hiver destroyers. It was a lot of fun. And I spammed that straight up into the cruiser age. It was a great time. We all had fun. The enemy fucking died. What I'm gonna do is...
Shipyards at your disposal.
I'm gonna do this. And then if they don't have enough fuel to get somewhere, I'll leave some armors behind. That's the plan. Believe it or not, I like that sort of squeezing efficiency
System
model.
update.
Although it can be very stressful to feel like there's efficiencies you haven't squeezed out of the game. Okay. They can make it out there, so I'm gonna do it.
We will move at full speed.
No, not that one. That one. One thing to note is you can't turn around in mid hyperspace until you get hyperlink communications, but luckily that's not exactly an expensive tech. I think I messed up something. No, we're good. We're good. And I know I'm about done with today's stuff.
We will build as you command, Varkona.
So I'm gonna... No, I think armors first, because again, it's good to have a standing force at the planet.
Shipyards at your disposal, Varkona.
Really, you only need to post a couple
Yes,
for the early game.
Varkona. We'll have the ships out in no time.
Of course, this game is completely addicting. Here we go. And time to see if we go over budget again.
System update.
That's fucking... Okay. Okay. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 techs so far that we've actually chosen. Of those, in fact, we have a record. We can look back. Screen I didn't do before. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of 5 techs over budget. It's actually funny now. And by funny, I mean I'm fucking mad. Okay, new plan. That colony is ours. We're getting a lot of worlds that I would at least forgive.
As you wish, Varkona.
I might even acknowledge them as my children one day. We'll see about that. You know, we're also very likely to run into some of these fucking speedboating humans eventually. Assholes with their fast ships thinking they're so cool. Sons of bitches.
Shipyards at your disposal, Varkona.
Okay, what's the range on that shit?
We embark as ordered.
One day I'll fix this. They can get there. And it would be kind of cool to sort of send a fleet there and guard it initially. Especially because we're going to need more tankers anyhow. So what we're going to do is we're going to send the guard fleet first. Then we're going to send the colonizer fleet next turn. And 2 suspended animation colonizers will do more than... That seems a little wasteful. I don't know. Hang on, hang on. That's actually cool. The specific amount of sliders that I've set means we can have 3 colonizers and a tanker.
Heard him. We must increase the fleet.
And yeah, in the early game we're going to be wasting a fucking lot on tankers. That's just the Tarka way. I haven't found a way around that. One more turn. Come on, come on.
System update.
Probably totally overkill
Our
on this one.
scientists have finally broken out of their shell.
And I don't know if that just wastes research points. I strongly suspect research points are just wasted when you do that kind of shit. Next is very clearly colonizer tech, so we'll do that.
Our laboratory is fully equipped and operational.
We'll do the super thrilling thing of doing all of our things again.
Vakona. Ship design ready for construction.
Range of... I mean,
This
25 on the
design
extended
will be
range.
saved for future reference, Vakona.
I think we got off to a pretty dynamic start, guys. Next time on Let's Play Sword of the Stars in 2019, we will add new worlds to the Empire. Several of them.
Yes, Vakona. Ship design ready for construction.
See you then.